Hey guys, Mr. Lassard here. I'm going to now start teaching bar chords, and some of you can already do some bar chords. This is going to be beginning bar chords, so if you are already good at getting a good sound on bar chords, you may want to just skip to the second lesson. But today's lesson, there's two challenges with bar chords. One is understanding what chord you're playing. If somebody says to you, hey, can you play a B flat minor 7, to know how to do that. The other challenge, and this is the bigger challenge actually, is getting a good sound on the bar chords. And that's what I'm going to be dealing with today, getting a good sound on the bar chords. So let's start with a little exercise. I'm going to take you step by step just to getting a good sound on the bar chords. So follow me here. First of all, put your thumb in the right position, right here, with the wrist hanging down. Okay, and normally, what do we do? Nice curved fingers, right, to get a nice clean sound, because we don't want these fingers to touch other strings, okay? But with bar chords, we want the first finger to cover more than one string on purpose. So this time, a nice flat finger. We're just going to cover 2 strings for now, the first string and the second string on the first fret. Now notice I'm snuggled right up next to the fret, okay? I'm not actually right on top of it. You can't tell from the camera angle, but I'm just a little on the back. I'm touching the fret, but I'm on the back side of it. If I were right on top of it, get a muted sound, right? So just a little behind. Now, can you see where the little marks are from where the strings are coming across my finger? Notice that it's not right here so much on the tip of my, on the fleshy part of my finger, but a little off to the side, okay? Here's my thumb, so a little on the thumb side. So, now, here's what seems unnatural, counterintuitive, okay? I've seen a lot of people try to get a nice, good sound on their bar chords. They're struggling, so they squeeze up and their hand goes like this, and they feel like, I can get a better bar chord if my hand's up like this. But actually what happens then is as the hand comes up, this finger curves outward like that. And it makes it harder. This knuckle's got to be down, okay? Let's get a better angle here. Here's the knuckle, bam, bring it down, bring it down. As I bring this down, notice what happens here. That knuckle flattens out, okay? So for now, just get a good sound on those 2 notes. Okay, then bring it up 2 frets to the 3rd fret. Get a good sound on those 2 notes. Bring it up 2 more frets. Get a good sound on the 5th fret, okay? Strum them together. Strum them together. Strum them together, okay? That's step 1. If you're having any trouble with that, pause the video, work on it. Now we're going to add in the middle finger, okay? Put the middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, the A note, okay? And now we're going to play 3 strings. This finger makes it a little more difficult because this finger's got to be straight while this finger's curved, okay? So straight finger, and then the tendency is going to be as we bring in the 2nd finger, the 1st finger curves out, okay? Notice that movement there. Can't do that though. This finger's got to be locked in place as this finger comes here. These fingers, by the way, should not be tucked here. Okay, just let them loosely hang out here. But we're just playing those 3 notes. This finger covering 1 string, that finger covering 2 strings. Then you're going to slide it up 2 frets so that the bar is now on the 3rd fret and the 2nd finger is on the 3rd string, 4th fret. Then bring it up 2 more frets. Okay? Okay. Pause the video if you need to. Try to get a good sound on that. Now, next step. Add the 3rd finger in on the 4th string. What chord is this? Okay, that's your F chord, right? 2nd finger covering 2 strings. I'm sorry, 1st finger covering 2 strings, 2nd finger here, 3rd finger here, bam, an F chord. F chord is a bar chord, okay? Because you have no open notes And this is barring 2 strings. F chord, slide the whole chord up 2 frets so that it's 3rd fret, 4th fret, and 5th fret. Now, 2 frets higher than an F is a G, so this is a G chord now, okay? So F chord, G chord. That buzz, by the way, is not because I'm not playing well, I just have a little buzz on this guitar. F chord, G chord, take it up 2 frets, A chord. Okay? So just practice that a little bit. Okay? Now, that is exercise 1 to get you a good sound on your bar chords. Okay? Now we're going to go to exercise 2. First finger here, 6th string, 1st fret. 3rd finger here. What's that? That's your F power chord, right? Your F5. Add the pinky. Remember I said you could add the pinky to make it a power chord? Okay? Actually, let's take a step back. Let's just do 1st finger. 1st finger here. Slide it up to the 3rd fret. This is an F. 2 frets higher. F sharp G. G sharp A. Okay? F, G, A. F, 1st fret. G, 3rd fret. A, 5th fret. Get used to that. Now add in the 3rd finger, 2 frets higher, so 1st fret here, 3rd fret here, 6th string here, 5th string here. Just those 2 notes. Okay. 1st finger on the 1st fret, 3rd fret, 5th fret. So this is an F5. Or F power chord, G5 or G power chord, A5 or A power chord. Now let's add in the 3rd finger. I'm sorry, the pinky, the 4th finger. Same fret as the 3rd finger, but on the next string, so 4th string. So you're going to have 6th string, 5th string, 4th string. 1st fret, 3rd fret, 3rd fret. Same exercise. 1st fret up to the 3rd fret, 5th fret. Good. Now let's stay here on this A5. Okay, so that's 5th fret there. See my position marker? Okay, 5th fret, 7th fret, 7th fret. Now, this finger here I'm going to lay down nice and flat so it's covering all 6 strings. Right up along right next to the fret, okay? You can't see the fret really from there, but there. Can't see there either. So anyway, I'm touching the fret on the back side of the fret like I was before, okay? These fingers here like they were for the power chord. So here's the deal. 1st finger, 3rd finger, 4th finger, just like for the power chord. Then I lay this finger flat, so instead of just pressing the 6th string, it's going to press all 6 strings. Okay, now this finger here, the middle finger, okay, it can loop it on top of the 1st finger to add a little support there. So I got 1st and 2nd fingers actually pressing here. 2nd on top of the 1st, helping it press down. 3rd and 4th. Okay, before you go any further, just try to get a good sound on that. Now here's the deal. Some of you will have more of a difficult time depending on what guitar you have, okay? The classical guitar is a little easier to do the bar chords, I find. The neck is usually wider. Some people find that difficult, but easier to press down nylon strings than steel strings. And some of your steel strings might be a little difficult to play, some easier to play. The height, little rabbit trail here, but the height between the string and the fretboard, okay, that little gap in there, that's called the action of the guitar, okay? So this guitar has really nice action, okay? It's not too high off the fingerboard and not too low. If it's too low, it'll buzz. If it's too high, it's hard to play, okay? So if your action's a little high, you're going to have to take some time to build up some finger strength for this. You may need to anyway. So, but you can't, you got to keep playing these chords. Even if they sound a little buzzy, a little muted, you still got to keep trying. Eventually, you'll get that finger strength and the finger placement just right, so you'll sound beautiful. Okay? So here we have 5th fret A, right? 3rd fret here, 4th fret here, our 3-string power chord. Flatten this finger out so that it becomes a bar. This turned from an A5 now to an A minor. You might be, well, I thought this was A minor. They're both A minor. Okay? This finger looped around on top, A minor. Take it back 2 frets. G minor. Take it back 2 frets. F minor. The F minor is actually harder than the A minor. That's why I had you start here. The A minor, the frets are a little closer together. Okay? As we get higher, notice how close together the frets are here compared to here. Okay? So, starting out the bar chord on the 5th fret, then trying the 3rd, and then trying the 1st. It goes from easier to harder. Try to get every string nice and clean and clear. If you can't, keep doing it anyway. Just make sure your finger's right up next to the fret. Thumb here, wrist hanging down. Okay. Okay. These are your minor bar chords. A minor, G minor, F minor, just like we had A5, G5, F5. Flatten out the finger, makes it a minor chord. Okay, just play around with those 3 chords. All right, great. Now, one last thing, okay? We're going to take the middle finger and put it on the 3rd string. So we're barring the 5th fret, have these on the 7th fret, put this on the 3rd string of the 6th fret, so in between 5th and 7th fret, your 6th fret, 3rd string. This becomes a major chord, okay? So A note, a power chord, a 3-string power chord, flatten it out, A minor, move the 2nd finger here, A, also known as A major. Okay, I'll do that again. A, A5, A5 with the pinky, flatten it out, A minor, put this here on the 3rd string, 6th fret, A major. We want to practice that. A chord, sorry. Take it down 2 frets. G chord, F chord. Now, as you're moving the bar chords around, okay, don't do this. Don't play an A chord. Start all over from scratch. Put the chord down again. The chords look exactly the same. You just move in location. So keep the fingers. Keep the fingers in that position and just move the whole chord, okay? I'm going to do a little lift, down, plant. Lift, down, plant. All right? So anyway, work on getting a good sound. Next bar chord assignment lesson will be learning the fretboard. And then I'm going to try to give you a song, something fun to do with the bar chords. All right, take care, guys.